of an export file that shows these external links. Now, for each link, I show like the page, the rectangle where it exists, the link text. What I need to do is add the validation information here at this point. Right now, I have validation and security information are separate. So if we like grab this, let's get below these. Well, actually, they're perfect because they're specific. Copy. Cool. So there's another one down here that shows risk details, right? But that shouldn't be separate. It should be together with the other one. And then also we have validation. So like I've got a web ping fail count. It tells me my summary stats for my validation, but it doesn't tell me which ones failed or which ones succeeded. So I can work on all that. But today I implemented in the validation how those pings are happening. So let me show you that in the code. So here I've got code to ping a URL. We get our response, success, and those are status check, success, and response text. So I have that implemented here. So every time you ping a URL, it doesn't actually look at the URL. It just says not yet implemented, and it writes a result. And so we can look at those. So let's say here's the CLI. I want to analyze some document. I want a JSON export. I want to print it and see it, and I want to ping. So then it checks, and it says, hey, false, response, text. Great for each of those. So I can work on that later. But I have it wired all the way back up to the CLI. Where you can ask it to ping or not. And then I have it wired back up to the GUI. There is a ping checkbox in the GUI. And I do not have it wired up to the localhost server yet. And that looks like this. This just lets you choose your file, and you can specify which engine you want, but I have not spent much time working on this. This automatically exports TXT and JSON. It won't export XLSX. That's neither here nor there, really. The CLI is fine for our purposes. So I'll show you the CLI very quickly. Really, it's just serve, showed you, GUI, or analyze. That's mostly what it does. And if you want to get it on your computer, you certainly can. Let me see. Identify that validation information is lacking in the export files. Cool. And so if I can inject those into the validation structure itself, then I can propagate them into the XLSX exports, etc. Running a demo for you of how to install this thing, and then I started a different video. But if you want the source code, you can certainly do that. You would get that by saying git clone pdflinkcheck. I should have updated from here, but that doesn't matter. cd demo. You would say git checkout dev. You would say sync These are the extras you want to add. You want to use the pymupdf library. This thing standard comes with the basic. So this is all CLI stuff, Rich Typer and Click. This is the basic PDF engine that comes with it. That's pure Python. This is something I wrote that helps identify different operating systems and different behavior that's baked into the code, but you don't need to worry about it. And this is for XLSX export. And then we have our extras down here. pymupdf is the best engine, but it has a AGPL3 license and it's very heavy and it doesn't run on Termux. pdfium is maintained by Google and it is pretty lightweight and very fast, and it has a permissive license, but it's not as good as pymupdf. So that's what that looks like. So UV, we already synced it. You can activate your environment, and then it's as if you have the CLI or whatever else in there from the source code, which you can edit yourself. You're more than welcome to. I can add you to the GitHub project if you're interested. So that's how you'd add it there. And if you want to add, let's see if this works. So the command for doing pipx would be pipx install pdflinkcheck, and then you would add pymupdf and that's what the command would look like, and it will fail on my computer, I think, due to, oh, no joke, it's working. It should have failed because of threat locker. So that's going to be the fastest way for you to get it without the source code, and then from that you can launch the GUI or the localhost server. And then your other option, if you want the outdated version, actually you don't want it because it doesn't have ping set up on it yet, would be to look at the Windows Store, a computer. Great. Oh, and this is the help tree that shows all the commands in one place, but it's not super complicated. Great. Well, curious. I will not waste time on this. This is, I already have it installed over here. I don't need to do it again. It'll just tell me it's already installed. But yeah, this is how you include the extras. That's the most important part. All right, good luck.